press the live button, and this is it. Welcome, Runaway Warlords, to live reaction to One Piece, Chapter 1029, with DarkBriton, Sagreen, Cool Kid, and me, Samurai Drew, and one more host today. And we have Zoro. We're thinking, okay, the name's still in the works, but I found my girlfriend found a kitten in the driveway, and now apparently it's staying here. So I don't know. I think I got myself in a little bit of a situation here.
You name your cat Zoro?
He has 6 paws, and I was thinking Zoro has 3 swords, 6 paws, and I wanted to name my first dog Luffy. So I'm thinking this would be a good name for a cat.
I think that's very, very good. Also, real quick, we have someone already in the chat. What up,
Mucho! What's the frickin' that?
Oh, you guys are fast to coming in the stream.
Nice. Well, thank you for joining. We'll get to the action. Enough about the little kitty cat here. We'll go into chapter 1029, The Tower, and we have a reader request. Bonnie having soba eating contest with some otters. By
we have Bonnie. Yeah,
Bonnie.
Okay.
Bonnie confirmed. What? Wow.
That is so. Oh my goodness, we even have a crotch shot. Oda, what are you doing?
Oh, well, is it? Well, that's her jeans, right?
And
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
I wonder what the otter connection is, or maybe just the cheeks kind of thing.
Right, and then the little hat, little ears on the top side. It's fun. And then, and then the otters are also the bottom side of the table eating as well. They're trying, it take like 18 of them to keep up with Bonnie's eating. So yeah, so that nice. By Richard Otis, Stephen Paul, Vanessa Stone. Okay, going into the first chapter here.
Oh boy, here we go.
We got Queen breaking his sword, clank. The pieces of the swords are flattering everywhere. Sanji looking cool.
We're picking up right where we left off, huh?
Sanji looking cool. And Master Queen's sword broke, but he landed a hit on that guy's neck just now. Was it the color of armament or whatever it was? It's impossible. I didn't know you use any hockey. I remember what Judge once said once. I can give the human body an exoskeleton. I can give it abnormal regeneration. I can give it a great physical strength. And most of all, an unfeeling heart of ice. And yeah, so Sanji is like grabbing his cheek, fixing his face from being smashed in.
Just like what he did to Yonji.
Yeah.
When he dented him.
Right.
That is so weird. That is so weird.
And Queen is charging up another Dino Blast or a Coffee Beam. And now we're going. Let's go. Oh, you guys got anything on this page?
Nothing really.
Well, Queen's the one giving this exposition, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's just very interesting that we have this battle of the scientists where you have Queen versus his old, I'm gonna say mentor.
Well,
It sounds like colleague.
Or do you honestly think Judge was the leader of this group or just a colleague?
well, because if I remember correctly, of the people we know who's in that is we know Queen, we know Judge, and we know Vegapunk. We're all part of this group. So I don't know. Personally, I like to think like Vegapunk was the leader in this secret mad scientist group.
Yeah, anyone but Caesar, pretty much.
I actually don't know Caesar.
I'm pretty sure Caesar was Actually, no, I don't. That's actually a very good point.
Yeah, I have to look back on it because I'm pretty sure Caesar was with Vegapunk, during when he joined the world government, but I don't think he was with him before that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
No, but sorry, Drew. That's all that I got as far as Discord. Discord. on this one.
We need a backstory on the scientists soon. Yes, we do. Thank you, Mucho. Yeah, we definitely need some
Agreed.
Vegapunk. I guess Vegapunk might be coming in at the end of the arc, according to some.
If Vegapunk is on those ships, oh my God, Vegapunk could be on those ships.
According to some SBS, Oda said that Vegapunk was going to be coming after a very important arc. And what else, hello, this is a very important arc in every sense of the word. So anyway, we can hope for that.
Do you think he will be coming in this arc, at the end of this arc?
Yes, I think so. According to some SBS, I'll maybe we can get into that after. So let's move it on. Hey, by the way, who read last week? Was it a kid or Sigreen that read last week? Kind of.
Oh.
I forget.
It was Cool Kid.
Okay, so you're on deck or you're on bat this time. Okay.
How many pages do we have today?
I think 20 or
We
so.
have like 16 and 17. Yeah, 16 and 17.
So 6, 6, and 5. So whoever's middle will just pick up at page 7.
Okay, let's go on the next page then. Sanji broke that sword with his neck. I've never seen anything like it in all my years.
So
And
weird.
Sanji thinking, no, I didn't mean to. I don't want to turn out like those heartless monsters. And you have his brothers in the background. Wait, stop. And he's just running away from the fire blast. What's happening to my body? Think back. What do I do? Hang on. Give me time to think. Am I going
He
to...
really is having a crisis of self.
So he's like running away from Queen, which is pretty funny. What is it, Sanji? You're acting weird, fella. To lose my humanity. So Sanji's worrying that he's going to turn into a heartless monster like his brothers. But, I don't think that's going to be true, obviously.
That's a fair concern, though.
Yes.
That goes back to literally what his mom did for him. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
It was Thor's sacrifice, pretty much.
Okay. Oh, we good for the next page?
Yeah, I think so.
You're acting weird, fella. So that's Grandpa Chopper. I cannot wait until that merch.
Oh, is that what it is?
Well,
I thought it was Queen.
What is it, Sanji? You're acting weird, fella. That's Baby Grandpa.
That's really funny.
And he's like, am I going? So yeah, this is actually, in Grand Line Review had an interesting comment on this last week, is commenting on Sanji having a crisis of self, actually, which is, it'll be interesting how much Oda gives us in this, as far as like, dialogue and Discord and everything, but I'm very interested because as I love Zoro more, but I can admit that Sanji is an overall better character, and you can do so much more with Sanji, that you can have this crisis of self, deep dialogue, without it really taking you away from the chapter. So, overall, I dig it. I'm good with it.
Cool.
I'm ready to move on if y'all are. Sorry, I just wanted to have that.
Yeah. Okay, on to page
All
4.
right.
On to page 4. He's one of the Straw Hats. What's the mumbling about over there? He's distracted. Shoot him dead. That's Black-Legged Sanji, right? I'm gonna bag me a bounty. And yeah,
And they're just bouncing off. Oh my goodness.
they're just 3 shots to the head, right there. Boom, boom, boom. Gank, gank, gank. Ga-gank, ga-gank. Yeah, got him! And I love the look of this guy. He looks like totally insane. And then Sanji's mad. That hurt! And then Queen comes in with a huge bean blast. What? Nani? Ah! And those same subordinates are looking at Queen just absolutely destroy wherever the area that Sanji's in. Wow, put that battle suit on already. Show me the power of German science. So we're ramping up for Sanji to...
We also haven't gotten the Germa suit back yet. So not only does he now have this indestructibility, he's about to go invisible and just wreck Queen. So, unless I'm actually no, I take that back. Queen probably has like infrared vision or something ridiculous. So
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So Green?
He's still gonna have he's still gonna have a hard time like dealing with Sanji's speed.
Exactly.
Because apart from the invisibility, which one is it? Invisibility or invincibility? Which one?
It's both. Sanji's coming at it with both invisibility and invincibility. Like that's, it really is broken to the point where the memes this past week, the past 2 weeks have just been. As a One Piece fan, like I'll admit, the ragging on Zoro with Sanji's super powers has been so funny.
Right. Yeah, people are saying Sanji's stronger than Zoro right now, but I don't know. Maybe durable. Zoro's really durable though. Though, except for that he did get hurt pretty bad with Kaido and wasn't able to fight again.
Zoro took the strongest attack in the verse.
You
Right.
know, for Oda to show us like this power up on Sanji, you know, he has something big for Zoro.
Oh yeah, definitely. I can agree with that.
And I got two things on the mind. First of all, Mucho De Niro says, how did they even meet and why did they stop for Vegapunk, Queen, and King, Vince Smoke guy, Judge, sorry. How did they meet and why they met? Because they're all the leading scientists of the One Piece world. And why did they stop? I'm gonna guess that there is some differences of ethical opinion because they both seem to
I can
all.
definitely see that.
They all definitely seem to follow their own scientist way. Even Caesar has his own his own integrity. So
big we know is that 21 years ago, whenever Kaido came to Wano, Queen was already with him. So it seems that Kaido came to Wano in the time that when Sanji was little or born. So Judd had already left mad. It's going to be so funny if Queen pulls out like, your mom had the hots for me? But she chose Judge because I'm too funky. If Queen's entire song is based around Sora, Sanji's mom, that's going to be hilarious.
Yeah. Sorry, if I can get one more thing before we go. Okay, something that's just exploding my mind here, and it's very relevant to what's going on, is how, when Zoro defeats Mr. One in Alabasta, he goes, what's next? Are you going to cut Diamond, right? And he's like, that's ridiculous. And so then we see Jozu come in with the Diamond Fruit, and so then then Blackbeard defeats all the Whitebeard pirates. So everyone assumed that Shiryu the Rain was going to get this Diamond Fruit, right? Because that would make the most sense to be something that Zoro could cut down, would be Diamond in the end. But he ended up getting the Invisibility Fruit, which is totally left field, right? It's like, why would he need an invisibility thing? And then you see Sanji here have this invisibility thing, and then I saw this other post about how King was more adept to Sanji's style of fighting, and Queen is more adept to kind of Zoro's like weird attacks. Anyway, I guess maybe now that I'm thinking about it, that's not really a great connection. But the idea is that Sanji can defeat people that Zoro can't, and Zoro can defeat people that Sanji can't. Something like that.
I think that's fair.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's just been burned on my mind. Like, what is the pinnacle of why Shiryu got the invisibility fruit? It's like, so I don't know. It's just all strange, and I don't even know who to match Sanji up with.
You've been fan of One Piece for long enough to know that it's gonna be the most obvious yet ridiculous answer.
Right.
We've been in this verse long enough to know Oda has something, which is absolutely nuts.
Okay. All right, let's go on the next, right?
Okay. Yeah, let's definitely move on, and then we'll get back to the question. Mucho's last question, probably. Let's see if we get any Zoro.
Yeah. Well, let's do it then. Okay, second floor. Yeah, second floor of the castle. Hey, what's going on? Mama, what's the matter? Got a migraine, kid? And so we got a Big Mom coming in. Hera, Napoleon, let's help him with that. Ustas! Law's yelling in the background. Yes, Mama! And she's coming in for the final blow against Kid. And yeah, Kid is not looking good. He's getting cut up because of the whole Baskel Hawkins situation, the whole killer situation. Like, he can't fight. He's like, he's getting stabbed in the gut.
I'm just, well, now that Hawkins killer knows, who knows what's going on, to be completely honest. Like, I'm very interested if we're going to get this fight or if we're going to pivot over to that one. I'm more interested in that right
Okay.
now.
Ooh.
And yeah,
I feel like this is going to be, if Luffy's truly going to 1v1 Kaido, it makes more sense for these fights to be parallel in whatever I'm hoping that we're... It still hasn't been concluded if these are going to be 3 acts or 5 acts. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we'll see. It felt like in Alabasta, the if there was an act structure like that, another act started when the final confrontation between Luffy and Crocodile happened. So I'm gonna guess that's when it happens. Okay, so we got Big Mom coming on the final attack on Kid. I got one more page, so I say we keep it going.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, clank clank. We got Kid. Damn it! What's wrong with you? You're useless right now. And
oh, the memes. I'm not ready for that. I'm a useless Kid fan, and they've already been calling him useless in the community, and now it's official.
Look, Kid, I like you, but I'm sorry, it's true.
Yeah,
Right.
it is. It's very tough to be a Kid fan right now.
And so Law's yelling, and he goes, "Shambles!" and teleports right next to her face, and does the 2 thumbprint counter shock.
Ooh.
Boom! And we've already seen him use this attack against Big Mom. I'm pretty sure. Mama, ah! And there's a big lightning strike, and it does inflict damage on Big Mom.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a weak attack by any means.
Oh my goodness!
And we do see some lightning going on around here, but I think that's the lightning from Counter Shock. So I'm not gonna. Yeah, because it's white. So this is not Conquerors. I'm just so used to seeing Conquerors hockey.
No, but dude, keep going.
Okay. Nobody does that to our mama. Stolen fire. And we see like a fire beam come right at Law and light his butt up, and he's going ah.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, and he is just on fire. And the direction of the flames is a little interesting, right? Is it coming from the top down, or is it coming from the bottom up?
I think it's bottom up, because he is behind them, if you can see it in the middle panel. So he's behind. So
it's top.
like he's up here.
His Law's back is faced towards the up, right? So maybe then that would lead credence to it being from behind and then up top.
Then
I don't know about that.
It also depends on how Prometheus is above them or below Mama's or below Law. So we don't know whether he's above Law or below him. So we can't really determine whether it is.
Right. Well, and if he is above, what I was gonna say is that's cool how the flames that make like in a river, if you put a rock in the middle of the river, right, the waves are gonna go around it like that, because it's like, and it's like coming off him like that, which looks, I think, really cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very. But who's going to be taking the middle portion?
So that's the green.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
All right.
You go until page 11, my dude. Let's jump in, because this is hype.
All right. Mama.
Oh my goodness. I forget how agile she is.
It's so strange to see her flipping through the air like that.
Getting back up. Mama red. Oh my
God.
Right on, Kid.
God.
Yeah.
Shoot, that's a dead-on attack. Yikes.
They are both down.
Oh my goodness.
We see this. I don't even know what to describe this smile.
Hellish? But it does have a question mark with it. So, any thoughts before we move on to the next page?
Well, the question is, yeah, something's going on. I think he's gonna get back up. That's what's going on. Wow. Oh, and by the way, we can see Law and Kid in the same frame here
Yeah,
on the
they're
ground.
down.
I didn't see Law at first.
Yeah, Law and
They
Kid
are
are both down.
Damn. Okay.
Well, the
It seems
fact
like
is,
that-
Kid also got hit with a sword and he's not cut in half. So,
So
Right.
it seems like the attack affected both of them.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Cool.
All right, so Green, we're on
Right.
you.
Next page.
Oh, but he's back up. Okay.
Yep. Huff, huff. Headache? No, what's happening to me? Okay, okay. He's thinking to himself.
Thank
like,
you. Thank
What's
you.
happening? I finally reached the 4 emperors. If I die now, what was the point of my whole pirating career?
Kid, awaken something cool, please.
Come on, conquerors, conquerors.
Please, kid.
And we get another laugh from Mama. Mama. You're a funny kid. It looks like you might die all on your own. You don't have to do a thing. And it seems like he's all okay. He's down again, or is it the shots from below?
I have no idea.
And he's saying, "Damn it!" Oh, and we're back to the 3rd floor. Killer
There we go.
versus Hawking. Okay. Stop. And we get. Killer is still laughing. Fwa. Stop it, Hawkins. Oh.
What?
Yeah, Hawkins is just headbutting just a random pillar.
Oh,
So
he's
that's
like,
why Kid is
So he's just hurting himself?
oh, so he's a masochist. Oh.
No. The damage, the damage
Right.
would, go to him, but it would go to a Kid.
That is absolutely ridiculous. So now he's just
That's
slamming his
right.
head against a cylinder.
So that's why Kid is like questioning where is he getting headache from
The chapter is called The Tower, right?
Yeah.
at the tower.
All right, I'm very interested to see where this comes into play because if Hawkins' dumbass is just hitting this thing and it just comes down on top of them, it is.
Well, it's all to his advantage if it does, because it'll just hurt Kid.
Also fair. Also
Yeah.
fair. Oh
Right.
my goodness.
On to the next page. Stop. Can't believe you ate a small fruit. You couldn't possibly be more miserable. You couldn't possibly be more miserably misfortunate, Killer. Please just stop. Killer, how come we're not allowed to help? With that guy, is he crazy? He's just slamming his head into the pillar.
Okay,
Just
so we
shut up
actually have
and-
more of their crew. Looks like
Yeah.
their crew's caught up to them. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
And they're surrounded. And they're surrounded by the crew.
Yep.
And why don't you fight, sir? So frustrating to watch. The fire is creeping closer. We need to be getting out of here. I ask you, release Kid. You can have my life in exchange.
Zoro would do this.
Yeah,
Zoro would do that.
he has done it.
Well, I mean, Kid is basically the Zoro equivalent in Kid's crew.
I think it's even more than a equivalent. Because I think the bond between Kid and Killer is even more than the bond between Zoro and Luffy.
They grew up together.
Yeah, because I think it was mentioned that they both grew up together.
Mm-hmm. Same hometown and everything.
Alright.
Well, it's a little confusing that he's not attacking in some kind of way because when we last saw the square off, he was even just like, "Hey, I like your style." So it's like, oh, okay, he's gonna figure out something, and he just did.
But then, even if he attacks, he's just gonna hurt Kid more. So
Unless he takes out the other arm, kind of thing. Hawkins is just smashing his head in a freaking column.
Big brain energy.
I mean, probably.
Just literally big brain, little big brain right
I mean, to Hawkins. it's
Why not just slit his own
probably
throat then? What's the point of yeah? Sorry.
there. No, it's perfect. It makes sense.
Well, I guess I wonder like the limits of the ability, right? Like if he like slits his own throat, is he not going to die at that point? I don't get it.
No, yeah, because
but then if he slits his throat, he wouldn't have any leverage anymore. Because Kid is gonna die, and that's it. There's no more.
oh, shit. Sorry, my phone went off.
Yeah.
You're good. We didn't hear anything anyway. Hawkins at least looks clean too.
Oh yeah.
He had a few huffs when we last saw him, and now he's literally just smashing his head into the wall.
Have you guys seen Castlevania?
I've heard of it.
Oh, okay. Well, there's like a vampire guy, and he looks just like Basil Hawkins here.
That's fair.
Okay.
Now I forgot. Those are eyebrows. I knew that there was something to remember next time I saw Hawkins.
Okay, let's go next.
Those are each one strand of hair too. Just
Oh,
put
really?
that in your- Yeah. Just put that in your head. All right, I'm done putting that nightmare fuel into your head, so I'm good to move on.
I thought it was mascara.
All right.
No, unfortunately not.
On to the next page.
Okay, zooming.
We've got Hawkins kicking Killer down. Killer, it is fighting with Big Mom right now. Kid is fighting with Big Mom right now. I gather he succeeded his dream of hunting down an Emperor of the Sea. Good to set your sights high. So stop sabotaging him.
So
I'm
wait,
preventing you.
Kid's entire dream was to take out an Emperor of the Sea? Not to find the One Piece? He just wanted to take down strong pirates? Huh.
Probably.
Interesting. Sorry. That's just interesting lore behind Kid Stand. Remember, Kid Stand, sadly. So anytime I get some background information, it's like, oh.
I think from his personality, it should more sense because like just wants to strong guys.
Interesting. So who knows? He may not have ever dreamed of the One Piece. He just wants to fight strong people. He's a Goku.
I'm preventing you from succeeding. Then cut me down with those kites.
Scythe.
Or surrender if you prefer. I'll put in a good word for you with Kaido. That way you stand no chance at all of winning this battle. You've seen the simple facts for yourself. Now you know why they've ruled over this sea for so long. You must have felt it in your core biological instincts. There's no way to beat them. Okay. Hawkins is getting angry.
Finally.
Don't get emotional now. Besides, I know that deep down you regret the decision you made back then, don't you?
Ooh. Okay.
Whoa.
Talk
Killer
no
with the
jutsu.
comeback.
Talk no jutsu.
What?
Sorry, this isn't Naruto.
This is some, even in the trash talk world, this is on another level.
Yeah, I have nothing to add, but I'm ready for page 11's your last one, I'm pretty sure, right?
So, I'm not even checking the pages. Which one is?
Yeah,
Okay,
you're on
then this
page
is my last
10. And the next page is page 11.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah. So this is your last page.
Yeah. Because you fear dying in this future, here we are still standing. And
Yo.
he's still laughing. I will gladly take you if you agree to. Okay, okay. Now we got a flashback of Idol asking to take who in one of them. I will gladly take you if you agree to join me. And and now Hawkins is ready to go for the kill.
Yeah, he's frustrated now.
Yeah.
Little star. Yeah, it's called like a little glint.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see who's regretting it in the end. Since we are talking about living without regrets, I guess I'll just do that. Sink or swim, one way or the other. I have 2 questions for you. You take damage without a proper conduit. What does that damage? Where does that damage go? Okay. What do you mean? You should know how my powers work by now. All damage I take goes straight to Kid. As long as I hold this straw doll with me, within my body.
Okay, so he has to fish the doll out. Okay.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna try and slice the doll, but if you take damage without the proper conduit.
Meaning the doll.
Yeah, come on. You guys know what that means.
Well, conduit makes me think of electricity.
But also, he just asked one question.
Maybe the second question's coming.
The second question is about to be something pretty tight and something pretty just.
Then you wouldn't like it if I did this to you. And he rips out his heart. He's dead.
Well, that's the thing. Hopefully, they're focusing on Hawkins' left arm right now. So, hopefully it comes off in the next few moments. But, and who knows? That could be what the proper conduit means. What he means by the proper conduit, as far as the body parts.
Wait, you're saying that they're zooming up on his left what?
So they're focusing on. So when you see Hawkins like this, his left arm and Kid's left arm was taken off. So I'm hoping that what Killer's really asking is like, what part? If I hit you on what part of the body, whatever part of the body, where does that go? That's what he means by conduit. Since the Kid doesn't have a left arm, that's not a proper conduit. Because he doesn't have his left arm.
So you're saying that he's gonna go for his left arm for?
That's been a theory forever, and now that he's saying this lingo, proper conduit, it's like maybe.
I wonder what happens next page.
Go to the next page. Go. Because I reread it and I wanted to geek you up for that. Yeah. Go.
He cut off the
Oh my god! I went to the next page because I was like, I just was being a jerk, and I went to the next page, and I was like, oh really? What about his left arm? What was that? Wait.
Swear I did not see this.
That's awesome! No, congratulations. Good guess. Look at that panel, Lord.
I love this so much.
That's you, isn't this your page, or is this still Green's page?
Yeah.
No, it's still mine. I'm just reveling in it because you literally have Killer living up to the namesake, just speed blitz, and just clean cut. In the fact Hawkins' face this Nani is absolutely amazing. So it doesn't look like Hawkins is going to make it to the next round, or is going to become an ally. Not anymore, at least. Unless, well, he's Straw, so I don't know if he's just continuously chopping off the arm.
Oh my god. That was so cool!
Actually, I don't know though, because look at Hawkins' face. It is brilliant. Like, straight just shock.
Shock.
Utter shock.
And horror. Oh my god. Okay.
Alright, going on to page 13. Oh yeah! He's feeling it.
Dude, what a great fight for Killer. This has gone so far beyond what I thought that he was going to be able to do with this character. This is so good.
Just agonizing pain. How did you cut off my arm? The damage should have gone to Kid has no left arm. The community finally got a theory right.
Oh.
I've never heard of that until you said that.
As soon as the reveal that it was Kid, the entire community, like when I was watching Roger's stream or even King of Lightning stream, just boom, go for the arm. Left arm, left arm, left arm.
Right.
So this doesn't redeem the community after the whole Kirin thing for Yamato's truth. Gotta tease. But this came to fruition. Oh my god, I love this so much. Kid has no left arm.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. I love how Kid losing his left arm to Shanks, who's also a redhead who lost his left arm, is coming into play in a battle hundreds of chapters later on. I love Oda so much. This is what makes I'm very surprised going crazy.
Oh my god.
Online. I'm so surprised.
So the straw was in his left arm?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! And he just pulls it. Second question. There's the second question. Once I take this out, how many more lives are you protecting your own? Oh my goodness. That's the last one. And you can count on this. Hawkins taking another L. Oh my god, Killer's just holding the thing. That is so. Oh, I love One Piece so much.
Just gonna say this. I mean, Hawkins, he's kind of dumb because, like, okay, why did he hide the doll in his left arm? He could hide it anywhere else in his body. He could put it in his chest or his legs, but no, the left arm.
Right, this whole Pika situation where he's like hiding within
The
a
guy's
part of the
entire
body.
belief. The guy's entire belief depends on a card. So you gotta. It depends on a deck of cards. So you gotta just like him. Like how dumb he is just out of this world.
Right.
Well, here's the thing, because now we see Strawman card Death Upright.
Ooh.
So, zooming out, I'm going to zoom out because page 12 and 13 is absolutely insane. We haven't even gotten the freaking title of the chapter yet. So the tower at some point just still hasn't come about.
Okay.
So I'm guessing this is...
It comes soon.
Let's go.
We have 4 pages left, so I can only imagine.
Oh my god. No, Killer
But
looks so
yeah.
cool. Killer is the coolest.
The definition in like shading that Oda did all on Killer's body is magnificent.
I love his toes, or his boot there. It's a cool boot.
This just brings me back to like watching early One Piece and just seeing these crazy things happen. It's just such a nostalgic feeling. It's so nostalgic. But all right, gentlemen, we have a fight escalating to its peak from the looks of it. In this, other than Drake and Apu, wherever the hell they are, this is the second to last of the, I'd say, second tier fights. The top tier fights are, which this is now going to allow Kid to stand up and kick some butt. Please, Oda, make Kid do something cool.
I mean, I do have to agree with you. I really do think Kid needs to have, like, some kind of W in the future, because, like, look. Kid, he's not my favorite supernova, but I like Kid well enough, but I can tell you, he's just picking L's left and right, and been not really doing much of anything.
Y'all, I first met Kid when I was 21 years old, and for Oda to put someone in the middle, because Luffy wasn't in the middle when those 3 came out of the auction house. It was Kid, and I have been a stan of Kid ever since, and I've been let down so many times over this decade. Oda, please give me something. Like, now that we actually have Useless in the chapter, it's gonna be so hard looking at King of Lightning stream. It's gonna be so hard as a Kid fan.
I haven't, well, he hasn't done a stream yet, but when it
He's hitting them hard. Oh,
He's stretching.
Zoro's getting over there. I'm not gonna lie. Zoro's like just chilled.
He's just
We
taking a
have
little
our
cat nap.
mascot.
I know this is gonna be really hard for me to say if I'm gonna. I was thinking about keeping him or not, but he is doing pretty good.
That
I
cat
don't know.
has been more well behaved during the stream than you have been, which is all saying.
I know he definitely hasn't gone pages ahead as we're reading. So.
Oh, he's still catching up. Okay, so going on to 14 and 15 in 3, 2, ready to zoom.
Yeah.
Okay, so that death card, upright destruction, the card of destruction. It means that I can finally end your miserable life. Okay. So he's blitzing at Killer. Killer is ready for it to come on, and he slices it, beheading claws.
Yo.
Yeah.
And this is the thing that he used to attack Zoro and Luffy back on that dog in the very beginning. So it has finally come to a head. Get it? Did not plan that at all, but that is an awesome. This is Killer's chapter.
Oh yeah.
This is definitely Killer's chapter. I'm hoping that the tower is a move that we get. I just.
It's literally in the next page, so let's go.
Oh.
Yeah. You'll
Okay.
see.
So yeah, keep on reading. Because I'm saying I'm looking at this as like one big page.
His straw man. And then Killer jumps over it as it falls. That straw man will not perish. Show me the ending of this fight. Whoa! So we have the tower.
Well, he says it'll come back to life as the card dictates. So those cards manipulate the straw man. So this sword is probably also a devil fruit. This is a devil fruit sword then, right? These are two different powers that he has. Or am I going crazy here?
Actually,
No.
What's up with the cards, I wonder? Or is, I mean,
never really figured it out. It always seemed like a hobby. There is a bit of mysticism and lore in One Piece, and the fact that he's a tarot card reader is just very interesting. But the tower. Okay, I'm ready to end this, y'all. Are you ready to go on to the last page and get into our sip and discuss?
By next page, or not.
Or not. All right. So it's not an attack by Killer. It is an attack by. It's a tarot card by Law. So I am going on in 3, 2,
Bezel
1.
Hawkins.
Spin and shock. So
They'll
the
spin in
tower-
Sonic.
Okay.
Tower-
Spin and Sonic. Sorry. And he just sent those cards flying. And blood is coming out all over. You did it. Way to go, Killer. Thud. What is the okay, I'm gonna finish reading. Sorry, y'all. Hawkins. Wait. In the Strawman cards, the tower means you seem to be in much better. What?
Yeah, I guess this is a monologue from Hawkins Eternally or whatever.
In the Strawman cards, the tower means you seem to be in much better spirits now. What's going on, kid? The collapse of the old and brittle. My body feels much lighter, and it's happening in a new way forward. It was a power up for kid. Get going. Oh, I love that. Oh my goodness. Get going, partner.
Hell yeah!
No, this is pretty cool.
All right.
Oh,
And
sorry.
now,
Sorry. Go
real
back.
quick, we get to pivot into our sip and discuss a toast to kick in Warlord merch.
Hell.
Wait, you have a jug?
Yeah, mine's at my office. I forgot to bring it.
I promised Douglas Bullets, who is our merch dude now with the channel, and he made us some Warlord merch.
Oh,
So
that's pretty cool.
once we get past 1,000, we can actually start, selling these things. So let's thank you to Bullet for our sip and discuss. Toast to kicking butt. Whew! This is a killer chapter.
So the thumbnail I have is from this old theory of Kid and Sanji. It is that they thought the idea was that Kid was a long lost brother of Sanji, and they were both princes and going on their pirate way.
I don't
Which
know how I feel about that.
no. It's been completely blown away by the whole Vin Smoke, judge situation.
Oh, this is before Zoe.
This is a Dressrosa. This is a post Dressrosa Zoe theory. Yes, I remember it very well.
Oh my god, that was so long ago.
This is old, easy, young one.
So that was like
It's not very long ago.
Very long ago.
Oh, 2013 was so long ago.
It really
Oh my
is.
god, 2013 was like that long.
Yeah, I was 4 years out of college then, so let's not put it into that respect, okay? All right. That's fair.
Okay, so yeah, Killer though has had something of an awakening here. This is like we understand Killer now. We get that he has this, he has the same level of wanting to protect Kid as Zoro does for Luffy. There's no way to go about it. They have the same determination to save their captain and to be the number 2 for them. And he's using his brain, he's thinking, and he was able to come up with the idea of cutting off his left arm. Is it convenient that the straw man was in his left arm? Yes. Could you explain it a different way? Like, oh, well, actually you can pull out of any part of his body. You just have to know who you want to pick out, and it picks out for you, or something like that. But
Or if that was the last one,
Yeah.
why was that the last one?
Yeah, because
that's-
remember earlier when the fight started, Killer was hacking and slicing at him, and just a bunch of lies were going on. He's like, well, I didn't want to use this just to be sure, and it was the last one.
which makes sense because Kid was captured so long ago. Even before, let me put it this way, he would have had access to Kid before he had access to Beppo, Sachi, and Penguin when they were captured in the beginning. Oh my god, that was so long ago.
Yeah.
In the beginning. So he's had access to Kid's Strawman since then. You could technically say he had access to Kid Strawman when he was fighting Zoro and Luffy when they first got on Wano.
Yeah. Wait. Let me stop and think. 'Cause didn't that whole scene with the, the alliance that Kid, Killer, and Abu were going to do, didn't that happen after Dressrosa?
Kaido dropped in literally right when Dressrosa ended.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. God. Long ago.
So it's pretty nuts how this works in real time. But we may as well just start with the final few pages. Oda, please give me something, because you end with Kid on a very ominous and really cool face, a tongue out. This is like why I love Kid, the edginess of the pirate. I'm so hyped for this in the end.
He's a bad boy.
He is.
He's
And
he's a
I have
bad
issues
boy.
with it. I'll admit, I was very emo. I'm still the forever emo Kid, and that's one of the reasons why Kid just works for me. So we'll see. He has not used any type of hockey, Conqueror's hockey, anything in this fight. Please, Oda, give me something as a Kid fan. But just ending on Get Going Partner, that is so Zoro and Luffy. I love the dynamic of parallel. I really do.
I mean, dude, who does Law have that for him on his crew? Like Beppo certainly isn't like that.
It technically would be Beppo, because his big three are Beppo, Sachi, and Penguin.
And Bart.
Bart is his Jinbei.
I know, but he does seem like he is the most he's like the real second in command, but like Beppo and the
John
other.
Bart, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say.
Yeah,
That's like kind of like how Jinbei is now.
Hot take? I don't think that.
You don't think that Jinbei is like a
He-
war commander?
well-
He literally kept Robin calm. I only know this because I watched the episode last night.
Ooh.
Easy, Robin chat. We've got this. Look around. Everyone knows. And during the fight, all I gotta do is sit back and watch. I'm new to this, and Robin was like, "Oh, you're so good, Jinbei Chan." And now we know she knows Fishman karate, so it's just like.
Okay, I'll give it to you. But anyway, the point stands is that I think Kid is a more definitely of the three, right? So Luffy, Kid, and
Kid is
Law.
more
Kid is more of a contender for King of the Pirates.
I wish.
More than
I haven't
Law.
seen it yet.
More
I
than
haven't-
Law.
Oh, more than Law, yeah, because he actually wants it.
Right.
Because here's the thing. That's why it's so interesting. Going back to what page is this? Where he even said, Kid said, "I've come all this way to fight the four emperors," and for Killer to be like, "All right, why are you messing with his dream?" So let's see here. 1 second. Stop! I can't believe you had to smile. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I asked you to release Kid. I finally reached the four emperors. If I die now, what was the point of my pirating career? So, let me put it this way. The moment that I first fell in love and became a fan of Kid was when Luffy said that he's going to get the One Piece, and he looked at Luffy and Killer came in and sliced something. He's like, "Killer, how many people have we murdered and destroyed for making fun of our dream?" That's why Kid attacks civilians. That's the whole reason why he decimates town. Similar to what happened in Jaya to Luffy, Kid would have destroyed the entire bar. I think that's one of the biggest parallels of him and Luffy.
Yeah.
But it's just, so back to the point is, like, it's very interesting that he's been going after the One Piece, but I guess he sees it in a similar manner to Luffy, where I'm here to take down and beat up the four emperors. It's the first time I've heard that articulation outside of Luffy. So becoming King of the Pirates does entail beating up the four emperors. It's just, I like this parallel. Kid fan.
Kid fan.
I understand.
Okay.
I'm just thinking of how Kid will have pummeled Bellamy.
Oh my God, Bellamy wouldn't have been.
No way.
Killed him.
No, Kid would have leveled the entire town for making fun, laughing at them the way they did.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
that's even more of a crazy tie-in, because guaranteed Kid commented on Shanks' arm. Shanks took off the arm. Remember, that's how Kid lost the arm. And then that parallels because Shanks is the one who taught Luffy not to mess with pirates people who aren't just worth a fight, who aren't worth fighting.
You're making me think about Shanks now. Like, Shanks took off his arm. Like, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
What's your
Yeah,
problem?
yeah.
Shanks, what's your problem, dude? I'm surprised
Just
it
imagine-
got to that point. You know what I mean? Like, Shanks doesn't seem like he'd be doing something like that.
Hold on. We say that because we see Shanks as a good guy. Shanks technically isn't a good guy in the world. We're the bad guys. Keep this in mind. We're pirates, okay?
Even with that context, though, Shanks is a good guy pirate. You know, from what we've seen.
I wouldn't say that. because
I wouldn't say it anymore
we
either.
Don't know how other people see Shanks outside of Luffy and now Kid. Kid hates Shanks. Hates Shanks.
I wonder if it was like.
Also, we don't know, like, we don't know their history. We don't know what they've done.
I want to see that flashback of Kid versus Shanks. I want that so badly. Oh my goodness. It'll be so funny, especially if Kid's just like nice arm and Shanks is just like, whoop. Well, I hope we get it eventually.
Maybe one day.
Alright. Back to the fight.
Actually, wait a minute. But before you get in, I want to throw this idea that I thought of after reading the chapter. It didn't come to me immediately, but after a little bit, I was like, wait a minute. So you remember, like when Hawkins told Extric that a certain someone was going to die before tomorrow?
Yeah, we have no idea how to finish.
And this
Understand
hit
that.
me right then and now. I'm like, wait a minute. Did Hawkins, was he talking about himself and he didn't even knew?
Right.
Drake was like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he-
Because, like, if Zoro is spying Hawkins, he'd probably leave him alive, but Killer, I wouldn't be surprised if Killer just killed Hawkins. That would be crazy.
I hope that
Hawkins-
Hawkins is out for a bit, and that we get a scene of him like walking up to a card and just checking. I'm gonna feel very frustrated if we don't understand who he was talking about. I hate when Oda does this. Like, he put that in there specifically to drive us nuts.
I mean,
We have to find out, but he's knocked out, so it's like.
I mean,
Or
it
dead.
would just be crazy if he was, talking about himself and he never knew. He played himself.
Congratulations,
But right
you
now-
played yourself.
right now, if Hawkins comes back, then Killer is definitely gonna kill him for good.
Well, Hawk, if he sees him.
We need more tarot card side commentary from Hawkins. I think we need more like mysticism from the sidelines, and especially in like a future ending battle, right? It's like Hawkins is there, the final battle of One Piece.
Well, he lost the arm, and Killer literally just split him going upwards. So I don't know if he's surviving. I could see him regaining consciousness as he slowly dies and then checks to see who's joining him. I hope that would be morbid, but you can't introduce something as nuanced and interesting as someone has a 1% chance of living till tomorrow, and then that's just it. Like,
and he lives, right? It's like, okay.
and the fact is that Oda has so much going on that he could just have forgotten, which is even more frustrating. Because this happens. He's done this before.
Hey, man. Sometimes you gotta pull a Rocky for guy.
Go ahead. What's that from?
JoJo, it's pretty well known that Araki forgets shit.
Oh, all right. Well, man, that's serious. Wow.
Like I could tell. Look, literally, I could probably make a whole video on Araki for guy, and I can't do like an entire video filled. It's just one fact after another. I can't do that with One Piece or something. I could talk about one topic for a long time, but me going from one to another, JoJo is the one series because they do that so fucking much.
Right. But we have faith in Oda that he's gonna connect these dots, right? I mean, he hasn't, he's got time, and if he doesn't do it now, he'll do it when he remembers.
Oh, I just don't want it to get into the Beaver card. It's just like,
All right.
who is Hawkins talking about with the 1%? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That was Luffy.
That was Luffy.
It wouldn't be in a Beaver card. It would be in a SBS.
SBS. Sorry, thank you. It would be an SBS.
If it gets revealed in the SBS, then I'm sure it's gonna be Ashura Doji.
We're still on that.
He's living.
Ashura Doji is who he was talking about.
In the wiki, it says.
Not Kima, not Upiku. People he's not mad.
Yeah.
Not technically in that time.
Oh man. So this is.
I'm with it.
Funny because. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just excited about someone saying Ashura Doji is gonna live.
Sorry, dude.
But I think
dude.
Hawkins, I think Hawkins should have met Ashura Doji, probably as Shutemaru.
Maybe.
Since Kaido has sent,
Maybe. Well, he doesn't know the actual name because he knows him as Shutemaro, not Ashura Doji.
yeah, but he should have met him since Kaido has sent a lot of people to recruit recruit Ashura Doji, and he refused.
Alright. So, this completely made us forget the first, half of this. Sanji's got shot in the head.
Yeah.
This is Sanji's crisis of self is going to be very interesting, playing out over maybe the next 1 or 2 chapters, and then I could see him getting serious, or maybe serious in the next chapter.
Bullets in One Piece just never frighten me. Unless you're Bellamere. That's about the only bullet I've seen that's lethal.
That's very fair.
Before you guys continue with anything, I'd just like to say, why those random ass speed fires are like, Queen swing a giant sword and completely cracked. So, bullets must work.
Right. I'll get them. Yeah, it's stupid.
That's fair.
Especially if they know something about hockey for some reason. They're like, hockey or whatever it's called. Does he have it? It's like, they know something about hockey, so I don't know. I think we're just supposed to see...
That's typical of like underlings in One Piece. Even in the Marines, you see they just use guns anyhow. They don't even. A lot of them they don't even know hockey.
That is fair.
That's fair, man.
That's fair.
But they know what it is.
They have a working understanding, yeah. So, it's... We talked about this a bit earlier, but the final fights are set up now that Kid's done with this fight, and that's actually what I was wanting in the beginning of the chapter. Thank you, Oda, for hearing my soul call out to you. But so the only ones that are unresolved we don't know is Drake and Apu. I don't think that is final stage fight, which would be...
It would make sense, though.
It would, but at the same time, like, we just had a fight against Worst Generation. Like, the final fights are just, like, top tier Yonko kind of thing.
Yeah, I do think we need to, like, get rid of at least the, Apu versus X-Ray, like, sometime soon.
We need an intermission between Big Mom and Killer and Kid and Law's fight, and then Sanji and Zoro's fight. So we need a little intermission fight.
Well, we have Kid. We have 4.
Go ahead.
What?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Cole.
I was going to say that I do really think we need to find out what's happening with X-Ray, especially since we know he's part of Sword, and that's very important.
He's part of Sword, and Eiichiro is there, and they have people coming, which is its own plot line, which is nuts. But Tekking mentioned this in one of his latest videos. We still have 4 numbers, and while the ones that have been taken out really easily, let's be honest, like, he made a very good point and he used the Bleach reference, so cool kid, you're probably already, yeah, there you go. 1, 2, and 3s you don't mess with. And remember that Apu can control these things. So if we get X Drake versus 3 numbers, I think that would be equivalent to a Big Boss Yonko fight. X Drake versus Apu in 3. Or maybe even, there's still 4 numbers left. 1, 2, 3, and 6. Yes. So, still have to wrap that one up.
I have no idea where they are.
No idea what they look like. We've run the gambit from, like, trolls to sexy giant lammin. We've already got our whammon out of the way, so chances are they're going to be 4 males. We've got our weirder designs out of the way, so I'm hoping for at least like 1 monstrous one, but like 1 or 2 goofy ones.
I would have liked to see Brook take on a badder enemy, which would be interesting.
Brook's taken on. First of all, that's sexist. Brook has taken on.
Yeah, they're nothing.
Yeah, it was very easy. Frankie took out a number. Jinbei can always take out a number still. He's up and running around. Chopper is still Baby Gramps.
We gotta get a nice snipe shot from Usopp. We still don't have a nice snipe shot from Usopp.
Where the heck is Usopp and Nami at
Well,
now?
Usopp is clearing the way for Otama to sneak out because he's on a similar level to Big Mom. Big Mom's hockey was knocking people out, but he was just walking around saying, "My Conqueror's hockey is strong enough." I'm sorry, that is the biggest tell that Oda's ever given us that Usopp is getting Conqueror's hockey.
I mean, hey, you just never know.
Like that.
It's gonna be the last minute in the series, the last second.
I will squeal in stream when we see Usopp get. I squealed when we thought that Zoro got. I freaked out, absolutely lost it. And then when he actually did get it, it's just like, huh. I've already had my reaction, so I can't really just be like.
It's like, ah.
Well, the nutso thought, the crazy thought would be that like all the Straw Hat crew has Conqueror's hockey. Like
No.
everyone has Conqueror's hockey. And they're like the conquering crew.
No,
You know.
no.
I'm just saying that would be because if Usopp gets it, Sanji's got it. Maybe.
We freaked when we thought Jinbei had it.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Jinbei is kind of in a contender for sure. He definitely has a gusto and Nindo way.
He had it. He has been in sea for longer. He will have known.
He's also in his 40s, so he is much more mature. Robin is done fighting. We just need to protect her at all costs now.
Yeah. Hashtag protect Robin, Lord.
Yeah, protect with 2 C's. Right now, it's just the big fights are all wrapped up except for Drake and Apu.
Yeah,
And
that is true.
I just hope that it's a top tier fight. I hope the numbers are involved because again, Oda teased us with the whole Apu can control the numbers. We should get to him before he gets to them, kind of thing. Like that was a plot point when the frozen. What were they? What was the Oni virus? The Oni virus hit. That was a plot point around that.
I forgot what's it called, but I know
It's Oni. Ice
I
Oni.
think it's the Oni ice virus.
Ice Oni virus. Which now makes more sense because Kaido's an Oni.
Well, that's what
They were telling us so long ago.
So we should be getting Drake and Apu real soon. Maybe
We
even
need
next
Drake and Apu
chapter.
real soon. We need
We need to do it next chapter.
Denjiro too. Denjiro out of everyone, let's just go ahead and just go over it. Out of all the combatants, Straw Hats have all been included in some way, form and format. As far as the Akazaya 9, basically, who's Okiku's brother?
Izo.
Izo is protecting Marco.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Kawamatsu's on the floor fighting. Kawamatsu can still do something.
Hero.
No. Kawamatsu is against somebody. I just can't think of who it is. He is battling somebody.
He's not fighting anybody. He's, I guess, fighting random riffraff, just like Hero Girl is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's keeping the people from interrupting the fight with Zoro and Sanji, but now Zoro is out somewhere, and Sanji is just basically getting shot at, which is the fact that Sanji undented his face. I just don't know how to feel about that. It's gonna take some time to get used to that.
Let's call it what it is. Sanji is basically shaking off bullets.
He is. Yeah. He is, without even using armament either. So we just have Sanji and Queen's fight is about. We now know Sanji's Queen's fight is going to go to a whole nother level because he hasn't even used rage suit, invincibility, and invisibility. Eustace has the power of the tower now, so he just got his power up. Luffy, Kaido.
Wait. What? Wait. So Kid got it up. Wait. So Kid gets the power.
No.
The tower. No, that's what happened with the power of the tower. They literally just said that.
So
that is why.
I think it's it's supposed to be literal. I think it's supposed to represent what's going to be coming onwards. It's not like, it's like kid suddenly gets a power boost. No, it's just to represent.
My body feels lighter. The collapse of the old and brittle, which was kid, and its hidden meaning is a new way forward. Why else would they have that paralleled with kids? Can you let me finish what I'm saying?
Yeah, kid, chill.
I'm still talking, buddy.
Sorry, man.
Like, Oda does these things deliberately. You have Kid's face paralleled with the understanding of the tower. Remember that Kid was attached to Hawkins. So when Hawkins pulls the card wasn't for him. He wanted the card as just this, hey, my last thing, how can I save myself? Why else would Oda have a parallel of Kid getting back up, Big Mom commenting on this, and then having the articulation of what the actual tower means with Kid in the middle? It makes no sense if it doesn't apply to Kid.
So you're saying he got a luck stat boost?
No
He did
way.
get a luck stat boost.
Like,
It was completely accidental.
But
Sorry, now, Cool Kid, go ahead. Sorry, Sigrain, but Cool Kid wanted to say something.
Alright.
Go ahead,
crap, I completely forgot. Sorry, dude.
All good, all
You're
good. So great?
Sigrain?
Alright, like what it means. You understand? It's a narration, right? It's like from the narrator. Is not an actual dialogue. So it says the tower means the collapse of the old and brittle, and its hidden meaning is a new way forward. Like it doesn't mean that like Kid got a power up. It means like that there's a ton of events.
I disagree,
before,
but okay.
Yeah. I
like,
have to agree with you.
like before, because Big Mom was already she was already winning the battle, and now like the Hawkins is down. It's not like Kid got a power up, but because Hawkins is down, now the battle is going to change in their own favor, in Kid and Lord's favor.
Okay. Wait, hold on. How do you describe then? How do you explain my body feels much lighter?
My body feels much lighter, like from what Brit said, like he got a power up. It's not really a power up, but it's that now that there's nothing, there's no obstacle, there's no headache or anything like being bound to Hawkins. Right now he can fight at full strength.
Yes, but narratively, if you
turn up his head.
Good.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, so narratively, with Hawkins being a hindrance to Kid and then giving him a boost, that makes sense narratively.
Let's read that. The class of Myrtle, and it's a new way forward. I like, man. Here's the deal. It's really up to interpretation because the body feels lighter bit. Makes me think that he's rejuvenated, which he shouldn't be, right? He should just be like, oh man, I feel like crap. I just got up. But also, the tower doesn't say that he's. It's using it like abstractly. Like, what is a new way forward? That does it really make sense to say a new way forward is him getting healed? I think the new way forward could be interpreted as the way forward through the arc, but the card has to do something. The card means something, right? It's an actual card, right? So it actually does things in the real world. So therefore, he got a luck stat boost, and he's feeling rejuvenated. That's how I think this is.
Same. It makes too much sense. It doesn't make any sense for them to have Oda, who's a very literal person, to go through all of that narrative and artistic trouble for it not to be any type of significance, when Kid was already fighting at a disadvantage the entire time.
Okay.
Even Big Mom says, "You seem to be in much better spirits now. What's going on, Kid?" Like, narratively, that's set up.
But that also makes me really sad because if that's true, and how interesting all these cards are, like Basil Hawkins was underused then, and his powers weren't explained until the last minute. This stuff would have been so cool. And in the intro bits of Wano, right, he's going around. He's like, you know what, stat card on this, and then like the town goes on fire and he leaves. That would have been so cool if he was using cards like that, but he wasn't. We didn't know his powers until just now. So not very impressed with Basil Hawkins, that's for sure. Do we have anything else? We should keep this concise. Like, what else do we want to talk about with the chapter?
There's a lot.
Actually, wait a minute. I just realized something. We never talked about really at all, like how there's the fire on the second and third floor.
Right, it's like a giant fuse to the big bombs at the bottom, right?
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, Yamato is trying. It's basically a giant bomb, but there's a fire going on inside. Yeah.
Right, and Yamato has the ice. We're assuming has the ice powers, right? So she's gonna.
I think so.
The Maguchi apparently has some type of ice, something ice related. We'll see.
Her and Brooke got the ice powers.
It'll be very interesting to see how we're. Oh, Brooke can still fight a poo.
Ooh. Oh, that makes way more sense. That's sorry, I'm yelling. Wait a minute, that makes way more sense. They're both like musical. Sorry, I'm so sorry, Zoro.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at Zoro right now.
I'm sorry.
Zoro woke up right when you freaked out. It was like, holy cow.
No, everyone's been wanting Apu and Brooke to battle because they're both music people. Oh, that's way better. Damn it!
And Robin are heading back.
I think I maxed out the mic a few times. Sorry.
We just need something. And I forgot when we were naming off. We also don't know where Denjiro is. Doji's dead.
Raizo is still fighting.
Raizo's fight. Oh my goodness. That's
fight yet.
That has to end is before we go into like our final bout. So that's the second one. That's my fault. I forgot that one. The Battle of the Hokages.
Yeah, we need to find out what happens between Raizo and Fuku Rokuchu.
Yeah. So Denjiro, Raizo, Kitty and Neko. Neko and Izo are done. So their fights are done. I can't believe we forgot about Raizo.
Yeah. Yeah, me neither.
Frankie is still up, and he doesn't have any more opponents.
Well,
right now,
I would like more from Frankie. You're right.
Yeah,
so,
he doesn't have
right now he's heading for the stage block.
Well, he was literally just there, so he should be arriving any time now because he caught Zoro 2 chapters ago, last chapter, something like that.
I think it was like 2 or 3 chapters, and wasn't it stated that he wasn't going to? He was making sure that no one else comes down to the stage floor.
Which is interesting because who could that reference still? Because I don't believe that Eiichiro is going to go active until the fighting is done. So it's fair to assume that they're not going to be a matchup for anyone right now. Is that fair?
I think we can all agree with that.
So we don't necessarily need to count them. All we need is Ashidoji to come and block like an attack or something. And then Drew's just going to start crying in the middle of the stream.
Oh my god. Out of joy? Wait, are you saying that Ashidoji's going to live? Now I forgot what you're saying.
I personally think at least 3 of the scabbards are going to die. One is Kandro, he's already gone.
Kinemon's gone.
Kinemon, here's the thing. I've been a fan of One Piece has literally encompassed over half of my life, and I have been numb to the fact of people dying. Important people dying in story. So Kinemon literally got skewered like a steak, and I'm still like a part of me is just like, I don't know.
And you're saying stay down.
It's just like, ever since Pell literally survived a nuclear bomb blast.
A nuclear bomb.
it literally was a nuclear bomb blast. It's like, oh yeah, no, he was just being healed somewhere.
Even worse than that, the dad from Skypiea. Pell was a fighter with a Zoan devil fruit. Dad from Skypiea, just a normal dude, taking a lightning strike that decimated the entire area.
Yeah, I forgot. Like
He had
got
hockey.
shocked, and then I think he shows up at the end. That's
Even worse, Pounds, who literally we thought got his head chopped off, and then apparently Oven put him on a boat and was like, all right, bye. So as much as Kinemon literally got his head just busted and then skewered with a steak knife, it's just, I don't know. I really don't know. Okiku's dead though. Okiku's definitely dead.
I hate to say it, but I think Okiku's dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the only two that I could say for certain are dead. I don't want it to be Kinemon just because I've known Kinemon for I've known Kinemon for longer than I've known most of my friends IRL. Which is just very
right. I hear ya. Okay, wait.
Very weird.
Can I make a connection here? Which would be that who revived the Scabbards after they were?
We still don't even know that. Oh god.
So she's still roaming around, mystery woman, mystery whammon, and it only makes sense that she's going around healing all these downed Scabbards.
We still don't even know who that was.
It could be Hiyori.
It has to be after the anime literally showed
other person I could think
Toki
of.
bleeding out.
Hey, who are what was it, 9 shadows?
9 shadows. Luffy's definitely one of them. You gotta include Yamato, Sanji, Zoro.
And so right now there's 10. If we include Yamato, there's 10 people on this pirate crew.
You're talking about. I don't know if it's actually gonna be the Straw Hat.
I know, but it would just be so cool if it was.
But now we have 10 with Jinbei. Jinbei made 10, right?
Well, yeah. Oh man, so that'd be 11 with Yamato.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Yeah, that's true.
Doesn't
I
make
think.
Why 9? That's always the head scratcher, huh? Like why 9?
Well, it leads us to automatically assume that it's the Scabbards. But also, you can kind of make an argument for the Worst Generation because there's 9 of them on. 9 out of 11? No. 8 out of the 11.
So if there's 9 and 3 are dead, right?
Yamato 9.
Sorry, Segrain, what you said?
So let's count Luffy. Let's first count without Yamato. Luffy, Kid, Law, Sanji, Zoro. That's 5. Then 4 left. If we're counting the Worst Generation, they're split up. It's not all of them that are on the same team.
I know,
so
and that's what I'm saying.
So let's say let's add Drake. That's 6.
Drake is 6.
Who else?
Oh, not Hawkins
Well,
anymore.
Yamato.
Apu is too far gone, I feel.
Killer.
Killer.
Oh yeah.
That's
Then if we add Yamato, that would be 9.
8.
Wait, that's 8.
So
Just got one more.
9, right?
I count 8.
Luffy, Law, Kid, Zoro, Sanji, Killer, Drake,
Yamato.
yeah, that's 8.
That's 8.
Yeah, 8. Okay, yeah, Yamato, that's 8.
So you
So we
can make
can-
the argument if
yeah.
Raizo is one of the last.
no, just none of the Scabbards. We can't.
Raizo.
If Kinemon's not on that list, then nobody on the manga.
Oh,
So
Momo.
hear this. Yeah, Momo.
Ooh.
And that's when we get to see. Oh my goodness, Momo looking like I am not ready. I might actually tear up on stream
Yeah, we still
when
haven't
we see if
seen-
It's like Odin.
I emotionally am not ready for that one.
I am so
Anime
curious
is gonna be
about
more
if-
emotional.
if-
We're not adding Jinbei on that list, are we?
No, we haven't yet.
No, good.
You
Okay.
can-
No, please don't.
You can add Jinbei, but he seems a little tired.
No.
That kitty took a lot out.
Come on. No.
Can you believe that we've had Yamato for over 50 chapters already.
For reals?
Hmm
I could believe
We
that.
got Yamato at the beginning of last year.
Oh Lord.
Wow.
I think it was like February, March of last year is when we first got Yamato in the manga.
Wait. Like first as in mention or physical appearance?
Physical appearance.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mentioned, Yamato was mentioned when we started our chapter reviews, because I specifically remember that first coming up in the chapter reviews.
Well, yeah, because I remember when I think one of my first discussion videos on One Piece was like, when is Yamato going to appear? I'm like, Yamato's not going to appear until a couple of weeks. Literally, the week that video comes out, Yamato makes an appearance.
Oh, cool, kid. You gotta love when the words come right back on you, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, gents, we are. How long have we been streaming today?
An hour and 25.
Wow. Okay. So let's in the next 5-10. An hour and a half is a good solid stream. Zoro has made it through his first stream as a warlord. I think it's a good application.
Yeah, I mean, really been chilling and was able to. And was able to ignore my yelling for the most part.
Yeah, literally. And we didn't even get a Zoro comment to the chapter. So
Like he knows.
We do have the last comment from Mucho De Niro since we didn't get to talk about Zoro.
Yeah.
Zoro is about to get a Black Blade soon. I do think that. I don't know if it's going to be Wado though. I think it's going to be more of Enma, I guess, turn black fighting King. I don't know if we are going to get backstory on King just because we have to learn more about the species, which will be interesting. We still have. Do you think we'll get like a chapter or like a half-page chapter backstory of Queen and Mads, the Mad Lads?
I don't know for even like, well,
Nothing.
I mean, I feel like if we get any type of backstory of Mads, it's going to be whenever we meet Vegapunk.
If Vegapunk is on these frickin' ships, dude, I am going to lose it on stream. Just absolutely lose my mind. I've known about Vegapunk since 2008. I think I first found out about Vegapunk in like 7, 8, and still have no idea who this person is. I just don't want to see this person.
Wasn't it in Sabaody?
He was first mentioned. It was mentioned before Sabaody.
Then
In
Thriller
some type of capacity. It was either Thriller Bark or Water 7. Was when Vegapunk was mentioned.
Dude, I don't remember when Vegapunk.
That is actually a very good question. Drew, start yammering about something.
Okay, you're gonna look that up. Okay. Well.
When was Vegapunk first mentioned?
Okay.
I don't even remember.
So Vegapunk is really the big one that blows my mind about Vegapunk is the whole devil fruit in the sword thing, or like devil fruit in the object thing, right? So like that's got to be the first thing that Vegapunk explains is that concept to link us to the origins of devil fruits. Yes.
You're talking about devil fruit in the sword thing, then it's Ennis Lobby.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about when it was first mentioned. I'm just talking about when we do get a backstory and get the explanation on devil fruits, like where they come from, how do they exactly work. I think that's going to be a good transitioner into it, is explaining how they're able to inject the devil into an object, because we'd think that the devil absorbs into your soul and that's how you become the devil fruit, but really what's happening is that the devil just manipulates whatever it's in.
I mean, you're taking it literally as a devil, but I mean, I personally do think whenever we're going to get the explanation of the devil fruits that, it's not like there's some kind of devil or anything. It's more of a scientific answer than, oh yeah, there's a spirit of the devil or something in these fruits.
I think it should be more than a scientific answer because the devil fruits we don't know how they are made or where they come from, but it won't be named a devil fruit if there's not if it has nothing to do with like a devil.
Right.
Like
You know, it'd be interesting. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
what I think in my own head canon is if you read Black Clover, you'll see there's a recent chapter that was dealing with like two souls. So I'm thinking the devil fruit will also be something similar to that, whereby you eat a devil fruit, then there are two souls lingering in your body, your original soul, and then the devil in the devil fruit. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what if the awakening is like, for example, let's say before you awaken the devil fruit, the power you can use the power, but the devil is like in a state of slumber in your body. But then your awakening is when the devil soul really awakens, and then you can use the true potential of the devil's power.
I love that. I like the idea of like it being like a bleach sword thing where like there's like an actual personality, like that the devil fruit is. You know what I mean? Like think of like Naruto talking to the Nine-Tails Fox like in his little like subconscious dream or whatever. Like if there was like something like that with devil fruits, that'd be wild to see what Luffy's was like, and to see.
So wait.
Yeah.
Let me stop you there. So you're implying that in the future, Luffy will just talk to his devil fruit spirit?
Right, and like that's how you awaken it or something.
You guys have a quick guess?
That's what Drew says, but that's not what I mean.
Oh, sorry. Oh, do not speak for
No.
Segura.
What I
Brit.
mean
Oh yeah,
is,
sorry.
We'll finish this conversation and then we'll end the stream with when Dr. Vegapunk arrived. So go ahead and finish, gentlemen.
let me finish. What I mean is like, if you read Black Clover, there's a recent chapter, sorry, that dealt with like having two souls lingering, one in a state of slumber, and then later that soul that is like in the slumber state awakening and being able to utilize like the power from both souls. So what I'm talking about is like something not on an exact scale, but something similar, whereby the devil is like in a slumber state initially. When you awaken when you have like the true awakening, that's when the devil soul really awakens, and then you get to utilize the true potential of the devil's power.
I'm with.
But not like the way Drew said with having a conversation with Kurama. No,
Right.
not on that scale.
Well, but you're saying that there is a devil though.
Yeah.
What does that look like, right? There has to be some symbolism there, right? If you're trying to portray what that's like, and if that's the case,
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be like you're having a conversation with the devil, or no. It just has to be like like you right now you're not having any conversation or anything with your soul. It's your soul. It's just your soul. So it should be something like that. You don't have to.
you have to
don't
be friends with it.
Even know as a devil fruit user, you don't have to even know it exists. It's just inside your soul.
You know what else trips me out is that when you eat a devil fruit, you know the name of the devil fruit.
And you get all the information that just automatically pops in your head.
Right.
I mean, you don't get all the information, but you get you just get the basic use of how you use it.
That's another thing. You
Yeah.
see?
Okay. When was Vegapunk first mentioned?
Let's get guesses from everyone.
I would say when Thriller Bark, definitely Thriller Bark, when Kuma showed up and
attacked Zoro with the light beam.
Alright, there, we got our first guess. Cool kid?
I feel like it might be Water 7, because, I don't know, it might be, maybe?
And that's 2. And then we have...
I think I know it. Okay,
Right.
I think it's in Alabasta when she's showing off the dog bomb guy. And she's like, you can combine devil fruits with weapons now. And I feel like that's the first time we get mention of Vegapunk.
That's the first time that it was mentioned that devil fruits and Vegapunk could be combined, but Spandam is the first one who told us.
Oh.
I mean,
With
I
Punk
wasn't
Street.
exactly right, but I'm close.
No, you're not.
No,
Oh,
so
you
green.
are. You-
Oh.
Yeah, because I said Water 7. That has
Water
to be-
7.
Oh, I got you two confused.
Mhm.
But wait, I think Thriller Bark came before Water 7, right?
No, after. Right after.
No,
It was right after.
it's Water 7, Ennie's Lobby,
Oh,
then Thriller
okay.
Bark. Did you-
Oh,
So Vegapunk first showed up. Vegapunk was first mentioned when Spandam talked about him. He was then mentioned again in Thriller Bark when Kuma showed up and Zoro was asking questions about his body. He said he was modified by Vegapunk. And then he was officially shown from the neck down, and Punk has it. But we have known of Vegapunk's existence since. And he's
No, yeah,
Water
Ennie's
7
Lobby.
In its lobby.
Do we think that he has a tall
Spandam
head?
looks like- I have no idea. That big brain,
Right.
it's Oda, so he's going to have something very weird. And I would love a beard. We haven't gotten a good beard in a long time. Like, just...
We haven't gotten a long head in a long time.
Who wrote you, Jim?
Right. But
Is he a joke to you?
but the
Yeah.
metaphor still stands. The dad joke still stands though.
I forgot about Fukurokuju.
We were just talking about that.
you. No, I love saying his name.
But I think that Fukurokuju and that guy in the moon that was making those automata, I think they're part of the same people, and so is Vegapunk. Has to be. Seems like the logical solution.
I guess so. Maybe.
I just know Vegapunk is going to be very, very weird looking. That's if you can say anything about Oda, like if he's made us wait this long, the longest I think we've had, there's no one that's still in shadow other than like Eam and people.
Yeah,
that we've
technically
seen
we
do well.
don't. Let me think about it. We don't know what Eam looks like. I mean,
And then you have Green Bull.
maybe Rocks, because we know. Well, we kind of know what he looks like, but he's still in a silhouette.
But
So-
we just learned about Rocks.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from like the beginning. Who did we?
God,
Who was? The shadows in after Thriller Bark, the eyes. We still don't know what those monsters were.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, they could be numbers, but wait, no, they're not. No, they're not.
Oh yeah.
If
we
they were
still don't know
numbers
what-
the entire time.
I remember. No, they're not.
Oh, there was a show. Well, Kaido had the numbers at that point.
Yeah. Oh wait, I just remembered someone else we haven't seen. We haven't seen what freaking, Green Bull looks like. He's still in silhouette even in a bright sunny day. I don't know how that works, but okay.
I'm hoping his powers are work like this. That'd be cool. That would allow him not to have to eat either, because he just does photosynthesis.
So,
Or he's
Alright,
the.
So Green, go ahead and finish off that thought, and we are going to go ahead and wrap up with an hour and a half stream, which is a good one.
Pretty good.
Hour 40.
you know, like I'm just thinking about how Grimble will look. He'll probably look dark skinned.
I would like to have a darker Admiral.
Sure.
Since,
I mean,
since the community is speculating like having him having something related to maybe plant-based or stuff like that, then we know we've not gotten anything green in the Marines among the Marine admirals. We've
Mm-hmm.
gotten red, yellow, purple,
Blue.
even blue. I think blue like isn't sometimes it's not associated with. No, it's not. No, it's not. But it can be since it's a what do you call a herbivore. It can be associated with green.
I said blue. Sorry.
No,
Blue have
or LPG.
our QG blue peasants. I'm talking about like
Right,
green
right,
blue
right, right.
being having like the green and then being dark skinned.
Okay.
A bit dark, not very, but like a bit dark.
Well, the crazy theory would be that Green Bull is Zoro's dad because they
Wait,
both
you
have.
believe that?
That'd be a crazy one.
You're just playing for the fences on that one.
I mean, you're just setting yourself up to lose.
Right. Well, that's why it's a crazy theory, I guess. But yeah, because he was saying, he was saying that he didn't want to eat because pretty women should eat, right? Wasn't that what he said? He was like,
He only eats unless
Like,
pretty woman feeds.
I'll eat if pretty woman feeds me.
pretty woman feeds you?
That's what he said. That's how he put it. I'll only
Okay.
eat if a pretty woman is feeding me.
Oh, right. Okay.
This has been a great start. Hopefully we get 3 chapters in a row. That'll take us into halfway into November. For those who do not know yet, episode 1000 will be coming out on the 20th, I believe. Yeah. So I'll actually be out of town for that. So if y'all want to do a stream and just talk about episode 1000 for One Piece.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
I'll have to watch all of it. So.
I guess I'll say this. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this, but I am thinking about when I can live reacting to the episode, because it's even though I haven't really watched the Wano anime catched up other than like clips online, I still think I gotta watch episode 1000. It's a big milestone. I gotta at least do that.
The raid literally just started with Kinemon and the Scabbards knocking.
Yeah, I saw that clip yesterday online.
That was great. It's absolutely amazing. Kinemon was way cooler than he ever deserved to be in that entire sequence. Like it was a little much, and then he gets scared like a freaking.
Okay.
But also, before we take off, Bullet is going to be here November 2nd. If he is, we'll probably do my unboxing of Manga Volume 100 in Japanese after our stream.
There we go.
Everyone available if everyone wants to, will be available for that. And for anyone checking us out and liking the stream, please go ahead and like. It really does help us out. Go ahead and subscribe. Especially because we're going to be launching our first true official podcast. This necessarily isn't a podcast. Called I Paid Someone $100 to Read One Piece. And one of our amazing friends just started.
I don't know what that podcast's about.
We're probably, depending on when she's available, try and do it every other week.
But Quasar.
Yeah, it really depends on their schedule. So our amazing Nakama Quasar is above us. Just started reading One Piece. They are really loving it. We're paying them a few bucks here and there as we move forward.
we're paying them to really add to the vibe of the channel, I think. So we want it on.
So that whenever Quaze is available, that will be launching. We'll be setting that up. But hopefully in the next few weeks we'll get our first one where we just sit and talk to a One Piece rookie about, and please do our best to not spoil. Like that is the one time I will feel so bad. Like so bad. So, but all right. With that, any thoughts, Samurai Drew, before we kick off?
Thank you, Cool Kid. You can check out Cool Kid's channel. He is posting on the day that he reviews. Are you kidding me? Gotta check out that hot content. So Green, we're still going with the AMVs.
Mm-hmm. His channel's actually about to catch up to ours too.
Ah, you son of a gun! You're about
The
to.
student is about to surpass the master.
Sometimes I feel like he's always been the master, but yes. So Sagreen, check. So check out Sagreen's channel, and yeah, that's it.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks to our Nakama for stopping by. Thanks to everyone for checking out our random conversations. Good luck to Sanji now that he is a cyborg, and please, dear Lord Oda above us, give kids something cool to do. Now that officially the word useless has been used in this chapter, it's going to be really hard sailings for kid fans moving forward. Very hard sailing. But sorry, cool kid, what were you saying?
I was just going to say, well, hopefully. No promises, but hopefully.
Don't worry, he's about to redeem you guys.
I hope.
In a couple of chapters.
I can hope. But, alright. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm the DarkBriton. These are the amazing Warlords. And we will catch you all later. Stay reckless.